editing skills. What's up, guys and gals? Average Josh here. Just wanted to do an updated review on these turtle headbeat headsets. I was a little too harsh on them in my first video. I'm talking about their comfortability mostly. Since then, I have taken out my plugs. They were just not my style anymore. I noticed almost immediately that these are actually really comfortable. They work great. Anything I said about them being uncomfortable before was just because the plugs in my ears, if you have plugs, these are gonna be uncomfortable for you. They rest on your ear, so they're not over the ear headphones. That is gonna make the plugs push against the back of your neck editing skills, I guess, a little bit. When they're being pushed against your neck for a while, that's gonna cause some uncomfortableness. For me, it was probably about a half hour, and then all of a sudden I started to go, these are uncomfortable, and trying to move them around in the headphones a little bit, but they're just not designed to go over the ear. They are comfortable now that I don't have the plugs. They're very comfortable. They also are great. The microphone, obviously, right here. You put it down, it turns on. You put it up, it has a nice little kind of like a position that it slides into there, and it turns off. Also, you have a couple adjustments here. One is gain volume, one is mic volume. On the side of the headphone, you'll notice you have your power on, power off button, your Bluetooth, and then what they call superhuman hearing. Now I'm gonna have to disagree with their superhuman hearing for a second. I've used it a little bit, and I found that it takes away all the bass. And if you are somebody like me that plays Modern Warfare a lot, what you're gonna notice is that the bass is probably one of the key factors to hearing enemy footsteps. Although these do point out the direction of the footsteps nicely with the superhuman hearing. I noticed that I couldn't hear the footsteps quite as close as I would have liked to. As soon as I turned that off, I put a bass boost on my game in your Modern Warfare game settings. If that's a game you like to play, you can go in there and you can give it a bass boost, and that's gonna allow you to hear footsteps from quite a ways away, more than if you had it turned off. And the reason for that is because, for whatever reason, Modern Warfare decided to take away dead silence. It's like, it's in there, but it's not a perk like it should be, in my opinion. They took that away, they made it some other thing that's not very cool. This whole game is, I could go on a rant right now about the things I don't like in this Modern Warfare. I'm not gonna do that right now. Editing skills. Talking about these headphones. I'm gonna do a Modern Warfare rant later though. These headphones are, they're good, they're great. You can hear everything, just turn the bass up and you'll hear the footsteps more, because in Call of Duty, as you've probably noticed, compared to any other Call of Duty ever that I've played, the footsteps sound like someone has cement in their boots. It sounds like you have a bag full of bricks and you're running through a street covered with tiny little pebbles that crush every time you step on them. I don't get it. These headphones, though, are great for letting you know where enemies are, so if you want to crouch and walk very slowly, even though it's still not silent, I would recommend them, absolutely. Also, Turtle Beach has an app that you can put on your phone or your laptop, even though for some reason my headset plugged into my computer the way they say to do it and everything will not load up the audio hub. It says, please attach your Turtle Beach device. When I do that, it says the same thing. I've tried everything, nothing works. So I did it on my phone. Luckily, I was able to hook these up Bluetooth to my phone. In there's a couple settings you can change. One of the things I didn't like was the mic volume. My volume coming through the headset so I could hear myself was very low, and I couldn't stand it. But once I downloaded that app, the volume became quite loud. So I didn't have to get louder and louder and yell. Not even realize I was yelling. So that's been a great, awesome thing inside the app. You can also kind of adjust some other settings in there, but nothing's that great. I would like to get in the audio hub on the computer. I think it's better. I would recommend these. The only other problem with these, one of the biggest problems, is they cut in and out a lot. It's so annoying, and I'm actually considering possibly switching when the new Xbox comes out to some Astros or something. Even though I haven't had a good experience with those, I'm gonna play with them a little more, try a better set out. I'm not happy with the connectivity of these. They need a tower or something separate that you can place somewhere else or closer to them, whatever it needs. I also play in my bedroom, so there's my TV, and then my Xbox is right below that. Totally visible to me sitting on my bed, and not that far away. I have a queen, and my TV's basically at the end of my queen bed. You might have seen it if you watched my Purple 4 mattress review. It's in there, the whole setup. But other than the connectivity issues, once you get in the app, you can pretty much fix everything else. So thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much. I will see you guys on the next one. Editing skills.